Welcome to my channel. I'm your host, and today we've got a story that's going to blow your mind. Imagine waking up one day only to find out someone had been living behind the mirror in your hotel room for who knows how long. Yeah, you heard me right. Stay with me, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and let's dive into this incredible tale of mystery and mayhem. It was a typical Monday when my coworkers and I returned to our hotel after a full day out in the field. After a long day spent in the sun, we were all looking forward to some rest. Rebecca and I walked up to our rooms side by side, but as soon as we reached mine, something felt off. There was an eerie silence that lingered in the hallway, making my heart race just a bit. I opened my room door, and there it was, someone standing in the bathroom with my belongings in hand. My first thought? A cleaning lady working on her rounds. But then I saw my bag with MY clothes inside. "Hello?" I called out tentatively, but no response came back. It was like she'd been caught red-handed, mid-robbery. My mind raced as I tried to figure out what was happening. Who was this woman? How did she get in here? She started mumbling about her key still working and how that's how she got in, but it didn't make sense. Keys are supposed to be unique, right? Rebecca stood behind me watching the scene unfold with a mix of shock and disbelief. The intruder dropped my bags and began rummaging through her purse and a white plastic bag, clearly trying to find something. "What's in that bag?" I asked, my voice trembling slightly. She stammered out an explanation, insisting it was just her things. But as I looked inside, I saw nothing of mine, just hers. In my daze, I let her leave, but not before a wave of panic washed over me. My room had been ransacked. Electronics untouched, but personal items strewn everywhere. Even my passport had been shoved into one of the bags. Panic set in as I realized she might have taken my medication that's vital to my health. Without thinking twice, I ran out the door, searching every corner for her. Downstairs, outside, anywhere she could be hiding, but no luck. Disheartened, I returned to the lobby with Rebecca and called the police. Back in my room, we found a metal bat like something you'd see at a baseball game and a flashlight on the bed. Alongside it was a small pile of cigarette butts, evidence that this wasn't just an ordinary theft. The officers arrived, and as they took pictures and gathered evidence, I explained what had happened in more detail. One officer radioed back to his superior, who responded with disbelief. "No fucking way." The phrase echoed through the room, a stark reminder of how unbelievable our situation was. But it only got stranger. As we packed up to leave, something caught my eye. A tiny hole in the wall behind the mirror. It looked like an opening to a crawl space between rooms, barely big enough for a person to squeeze through. My heart sank as I realized she could have been moving around undetected. The hotel had undergone renovations recently, and it was clear they hadn't properly sealed off these spaces. The intruder had taken advantage of this oversight, hiding out behind the mirrors in various rooms, waiting for their occupants to leave so she could steal what she wanted. Can you imagine? I'd been staying at this same hotel before and often smelled cigarette smoke that seemed to come from nowhere. Now it made sense. A junkie smoking just on the other side of my mirror. We left immediately, and as we drove away, a wave of relief mixed with unease washed over me. The thought of how long she might have been there sent shivers down my spine. This experience taught me a valuable lesson about trust and security, especially when it comes to staying in unfamiliar places. It's a stark reminder that sometimes the most unexpected places can hide some of the strangest secrets. So folks, if you ever find yourself in a situation like this, don't hesitate. Call for help right away. And remember, always be aware of your surroundings and trust your instincts. Thanks for joining me on this wild ride today. If you enjoyed the story, hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss another episode. Until next time, stay curious and keep those eyes peeled. See you in the next video.